Okay, let's have our shearers to the board. Timekeepers ready. Shearers, get set, go. 3 fleeces, Gerald. Oh, that's pretty tough.
Yeah, that's going to keep these juniors honest, all right. 3 fleeces to handle. That's the call from the officials, and it's in the book in black and white, set in concrete. So this is going to be a little bit of fun. This is going to really, we're going to have some razzle dazzle. We're going to have some confusion up here, and that's just how it's going to roll, really. 3 fleeces, keep the pace on. The juniors, really good to see, you know, some of these master wool handlers getting up here and helping these juniors tidy up and get it right, helping the show run. You'll see a lot of these very experienced ones do their part. They know a lot of them will be on committees anyway. They know what's involved in running these big shows. So they get up here and they help these people. That's why they become master wool handlers, and that's why they become master shearers. They give back to the community. They give back to the youngsters and the future of shearing. And right here, this is the future of the wool handling, ladies and gentlemen, the juniors. And we're going to test them, Tuma.
We certainly are. Shearers, these are the juniors, so you can ease up on the pace a little bit.
We don't want to be getting wooled in. It'll be wool away. Here we go. We've got Naya Kiri from Gisborne. Bianca Hawea from Masterton. And she is ready for the throw. Bianca, she had a plate of porridge this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Chucks it over the top. Take note at table 1. Naya Kiri. What a sensational throw. Samantha Jo Tiffany, round the edges she goes. A little bit of punching. That's a big, heavy fleece she's had there on table 3. Angela Kirkpatrick, that'll be a Napier name, and it is that. Angela, how you getting on down there, my dear, as she rolls it over now. Back to the shearer, of course. These junior wool handlers, I hope you got springs in your shoes. You need those rolly shoes where you can roll from one place to the other quickly. We're going to have a wee bit of acid on you, as they would call it. We're going to get some lactic acid pumping out of your muscles here this morning. I can tell you that. We have all these trophies locked away. We don't give them away at the Golden Shears. You have to earn these babies, whether you're a novice, a junior, a senior, a ex-champion, it doesn't matter. We don't give them away the next year. Really exciting stuff, Tuma. Now they're back to the table, mate.
Yes, that's right, Jill. These wool handlers, they do need to process the fleece on the table. It's one thing to be able to stay up with your shearer, but they still need to process this fleece. These little junior wool handlers, when they heard 3 fleeces, that'll be like, oh no, not 3. But that's the way it is. That's what's being called. So these wool handlers, they need to deal with it. Here we go. Shearers just coming over the last shoulder, heading down the last side. Wool handlers rolling up. Nice, tight, compact fleeces. Here we go. Bianca Howard, come on, girl. Get that red bandana back to the board. Here we go. Second fleece about to hit the table.
Down in the front table here, Naya. They are lifting their game. This is good for these juniors. Look at the support they're getting too, Tuma. Naya's doing, she's on to the work. She said, Gerald, get out of my way. Don't go talking to me at the moment. I am working, young fella. Get well clear. Give me some space to move. Give me some space to get my elbows out. We're not worried about etiquette right now. It's not about eating with your mouth closed and keeping your arms in and your elbows in. It's just get in there, get busy, get the job done. Bianca, back she goes. She stands out all right with that red headband on. Once again, they'll be starting to breathe now. They were nervous before they get up here, and that takes the sting out of you if you know all about that chemistry that happens inside your body. But now they've got to handle these 3 fleeces, Tuma. Oh, look at this. Now they're starting to think. You can see them thinking, yes, no, where do I go?
Oh, just looking down here, this young Angela Kirkpatrick, she's looking very, very composed. Angela Kirkpatrick, the other day, she won the North Island Circuit final in the junior class. So this is the young lady here. She'll be off down to Christchurch as well, representing the North Island. Working her way around the fleece, roll up time nearly, yes. She's very happy. Oh, this young Naya down there on table 1, Gerald. She doesn't muck around.
No, she does not muck around. 2 huge big steps by Bianca. Back she goes to the table now. Look how loose they are. She couldn't even roll that. As she rolled the fleece, it was falling apart. And that's the roll. That's just how it works sometimes. This is the last and final fleece now. Haven't they done well, Tuma? The tables are clear. They are really bringing it here. What a tremendous... Whoa! Kirkpatrick throws a beauty. And another beauty. Samantha Jo Tiffany. Bianca. Oh, a bit of bunching there, but in general, there's a bit of hanging over down here, Tuma, for Naya. But I tell you what, her supporters aren't too worried. It's gone quiet. They're cut off time. Go, 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 go. You've seen the big guns do it. Get in there. Get this job done. Get it all nice and compact. And then there won't be long, Tuma, before they're going to be on the brooms. They're sweep, sweep, sweep.
1 minute 30 seconds is the seal time. Then it's 1 point for every second that ticks by after that. So these wool handlers, you can't afford to muck around. You need to get your A into G. Naya down there on table number 1. She's got the broom in hand. Angela Kirkpatrick here on table number 4. Got her broom in hand. Where are your fellas' boyfriends? They should be here cheering for you. If they can't hear them, get another one, because these fellas are blinging hopeless. Here we go, and around the table, Angela. She's working away nicely, has a look around, that's the way. All of these wool handlers, who's going to be the first? Looks like the girl from Gisborne on table number 1. She's down there on her hands and knees, look around, go. There we go, Gerald.
Holy smoke, Tuma. Wow, unbelievable. Samantha Jo Tiffany. Hey, yes, Kirkpatrick's wrapped up. Jo Tiffany, the last and finishing touches. Ladies and gentlemen, they have done exceptionally well. We have kept some serious pressure on those junior wool handlers. Well done, girls. Wow.
Yeah, thanks, fellas. Moving into Heat 2 of the Junior Wool Handling Semi-Final. Kuriana Brown on table 1, Tina Parfinua on 2, Maz Church competing on table 3, and Tamika Hema on table 4. Just quickly, ladies and gentlemen, I'll announce the primary ITO Open Wool Handling semi-finalists in order of qualification. Joel Hinade, Karen Herbert, Ronnie Goss, Marianne Batty, Pagan Rimini, Cherie Alabaster, Tia Potai, Chelsea Collier. So congratulations to those semi-finalists for the Open Wool Handling. Also, the next event on the card, ladies and gentlemen, is the Coopers New Zealand Young Farmers Teams event. So we just ask all those young farmers who are in these teams events to be available. Be underway with that event as soon as we get a draw in front of us.
We got the green light. It looks like we're good to go. Can we have our shearers to the board? This is heat number 2. Elanco are the sponsors. Thank you very much to our sponsors. Timekeeper's ready. Tamika looks like she's good. You right, Tamika? Okay. Shearers, get set, go. Well, Gerald, that first heat of these juniors, I was kind of expecting those junior wool handlers to freak out a little bit and, you know, maybe get a wool away, but they handled it very, very well.
They handled it sensationally well. The committee decided we'll throw 3 fleeces at them. The shearers kept a good steady pace. We have to remember they are juniors and they're on their own. They would normally be under the shadow or the guidance of the some of the lead wool handlers in the shed as they teach them those finer bits, in this case a lot of the chunkier stuff. So they've done exceptionally well, and they deserve the applause that they got when they were finishing. But here we are, we're on to the next semi-final, so they've got to bring their A+ game here today as well to make this cut. Fortunately, we've got to cut them through in half from 8 to 4. So back to this little face wall, they've got to get that sorted. They can't have that making the main line, and the shearers are just hitting the long blow now. So not far away, they'll be getting as much work as they can done on the board, and it won't be long before they'll start swapping their mentality, Tuma, into, you know, this world-renowned fleece throw.
Well, that's right, Gerald. Now, just a little bit of the down low on what's happening here, ladies and gentlemen. If you know nothing about the job, these wool handlers, they've got 9 little baskets, all different color-coded, around their tables, and in every one of these baskets there should be a line of wool, whether it's sock wool, which is short and hollow. But here we go, we're just going to throw the first fleece and we'll get back to it.
Oh, yes. Tina Pai Whenua cleans the board through the fleece. Give it plenty of air time. You'll see the big break in what they'd call a break in the wool. You'll see it here, Mons Church. You'll see it there. See the break on the table there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the looseness of the wool. That's the sort of things they've got to deal with here. The wool is very, it's well presented, incredibly well presented, but it's got those little breaks in it there. So they've got to handle that. They've got to get a feel of that when they're picking it up and decide on what angle and which way they're going to throw that. So the girls have done well. Down on the bottom stand, Tamika Hema. What have we got going on down there, Tim? We've got a wee bit hanging over by the looks of that there from my angle.
Probably about 4 points overhanging down here. It's anything the size of an A4 sheet of paper. I reckon about 4.
About 4. Oh, well, the key now is to move on. Tamika's just got to say, well, once again, that's been there, done that. Back to the fleece she goes right now. Table 1, Kiriana Brown from Martinborough. She's on the far side. Does the old sneaky thing, does a bit of work on the table. She's making her way back to the shearer. Now we're in for a good compact roll. She's looking round. Oh, the Golden Shears committee are giving you honest, you girls. You'll be saying they threw 3 full-walled fleeces at us under the bright lights in a semi-final at the Golden Shears. Oh, we've told you once, we've told you a million times, we don't give the trophies away here. I can tell you that. Back to the board they go. Brown takes a deep breath and throws it. Once again, Mons Church gives it a whole lot of air. Quite a little bit of bunching here for Tina, but she had to get back to the board. The shearers are not going to stop Tuma. We know that. And how do we get on down the body there? Bottom table for Tamika.
Well, Tamika down here on table number 4, she had a good throw. All of the fleece landed on the table, a little bit of bunching up the top, but a very, very good throw. This is the junior class, ladies and gentlemen. These young wool handlers have probably done a full season in the shed, so, you know, still relatively new to the game. And, you know, this 3 fleeces in the semi-finals, it's really put the cat amongst the pigeons. But that's what we want to do. We want to really test these wool handlers, make sure that we have got the best of the best going through into the final. You know, it's like when the contractor walks into the wool shed. Hello, next sort of brooms are flying and doors are slamming and, you know, the work just picks up. That happens until the contractor leaves and then they all button off. But here, you know, another fleece in the mix, you know, they're really having to extend their work, if you know what I mean, Gerald.
I know what you mean as an employer, definitely, Tuma. That's how it rolls, though. We know that in the boss's way and the mouse will play. That's all good, but on the journey home, let's get our focus back to these junior wool handlers. Rattle and bang, they have learnt that from the bigwigs. Give the table a good shake. Shake, shake, shake. This is their last and final fleece. They're lining it up. Where are those back legs gone? Oh, there they go. Don't panic, don't panic. Just breathe through it, breathe through it. That's one thing you do have control of, is your breath. Tamika, she gives it some air, a little bit of bunching again, but Moz Church has thrown a little beauty. Down on the front stand here, Kiriana Brown. Let's have a good old inspection round here. It looks pretty good. Even the audience beside me says, you don't need to look too hard, Gerald. It looks good from here. Tina. Tina, come on, Tina, they say. As they work round, look at the quietness. It's time to start building it up, Tuma, I think. Here we go, onto one side. Come on, we've got to have a quick tidy up. Get the job done, get it rolled up, get it in the bag and get onto your broom. That's what they need to do, Tuma.
It certainly is 1 minute 30 seconds. We're probably approaching the 1 minute mark. Come on, you fellas, get in behind your favourite wool hand. You guys are blinging hopeless. Tamika, where's all your whānau from Gisborne? They should be behind you. Mons from Rotorua, where's your whānau? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, get in behind and support your favourite wool handler. We got Tina here, a Masterton girl. Brim in hand, we got young Kiriana here on table number 1. She's nearly finished. Come on, Tamika, it looks like you're nearly ready to put your hand up. 1 minute and 40 seconds coming up. Here we go, look around. Hey, there we go.
Good work to make it. It's all go. There's still action apiece here. Karina Brown's wrapped up. Tina. Come on, Tina. Support right there. The last touches. She's not going to let her job go. She's like the young Nathan Stratford. I present it perfectly every time under all sorts of pressure conditions. But she's happy now. Tina. Well done, Tina.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick clean-up and move into the New Zealand Young Farmers Teams event. Team 1, Aaron Bell, Ethan Pankhurst, Sarah Higgins, Samantha Gordon. Team 2, from Southland, Corey Palmer, Linton Palmer, Joel Hinare, Jaden Patterson. Team 3, Taranaki Manawatu, Cam Hicks, Aaron Haynes, Jimmy Samuels, Connor Puha. Those teams be ready shortly. We'll get underway with our YFC teams event. Just quickly for competitors in the YFC Blue Ribbon. Heat 1, Caleb Foote, Cam Hicks, Guy Fraser, Ethan Pankhurst, Linton Palmer, Jacob Moore. Heat 2, Corey Palmer, Jimmy Samuels, Aaron Haynes, Jack Fagan, Mark Granger, Aaron Bell. So that's the YFC Blue Ribbon event.
Philip Morrison, President of the Golden Shears at the 2016 Golden Shears. Philip, we've come to day 3, Saturday, our final day, and the previous 2 days have been action-packed. A lot of surprises, but this is the Golden Shears. You don't come along and get a title at the Golden Shears easily. The challenges are there, aren't they?
The challenges are certainly there, whether you be a novice, junior, right through senior and open. It's always an ambition of those that really put an effort into it to win a Golden Shears title, and yeah, that's what it's all about. It's competition. It's striving to be winning a grade and perhaps moving up another grade in the following year.
Well, last night was a real highlight. We had our top 30 shootout, and the changes. We've lost our champion.
And working your way through to the top.
Well, it's great. Last year, Mr. Gavin Mudge, he's been eliminated out of the... but Roland Smith, the current world champion, has risen to the top.
Yes, he's topped from the top 30 into the semi-finals, but listen, he's only just 1.7 ahead of Elanco.
Quarterfinals, he doesn't make the cut for the semi.
Brought David Buick.
Hey,
yes. So it's, you know, when you're at the top, there's only one way.
Only one way
to go, and that can be down. But Look, Roland has obviously been dominating the competitions of late, and yes, he certainly wasn't out of the heats, but once it gets a bit more serious, a bit more speed, he has come to the fore from the top 30. But once again, this afternoon, the semi-finals, the sheep, anyone can come to, he's there to beat, but once again, just to make the final is the aim of any of those 12 shearers.
Well, the fabulous thing about the Golden Shears, Philip, you've got your novice shearer, your novice junior, all the grades, right through to the open class. The Golden Shears looks after everybody.
It certainly does. It's that singlet that they all like to come here for, and that they wear that back in the sheds wherever it may be throughout New Zealand, Australia, back in Britain. It's always a treasure, if you like, that you've been to Golden Shears, you've competed, and it's something you take away as a memento.
And the running of the competition is fabulous. You've got your list of machinery there, you've got your list of guys looking after everything, so everything's a well-oiled machine.
Yes, we're grateful for that list to do this for us. It's it's not exactly a sponsorship for an event, but they have that right with their machines and their staff that look after them. They do a fabulous job. They're great machines, and yes, the technology that they have in these machines, these shearing machines now, is fabulous. It's just less maintenance and so easy to use.
Well, Philip, we'd like to bring you back in a little later on to the studio here in the early part of the evening, and we'll just sum up a little bit later on this afternoon. Thank you very much, viewers, and we look forward to an action-packed day.
John and I just discussing it.